What's good, y'all? What's
Ten.
podcast? Tap in.
Yes, sir. What it
Okay.
sound like? Track 8, volume 2. You know what I mean? We in the building. You already know it's your boy, Hollywood Sensei of the Blurred Cartel, CEO status. You know what I mean? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Everything Blurred Cartel. We on all social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Twitch, and even Reddit. You know what I mean? Holla at your boys, and you know it's your boy Hollywood Sensei. I'm on all social media platforms as well, so you see that name, just follow me. And what it sound like, we on all social media platforms. Follow us. I don't know what you doing if you not. You know what I mean? Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. You know what I mean? You see that WISL, you know what it is. Well, what's going on, fellas?
You already know Denzel, aka Zell Nobel. You know what I mean? Zell busy, bro. But I'm here. You know what I mean? We gonna get into this music. We gonna get. We got. I know we gonna get into this weird current event, but yeah, I'm looking forward to talking to my bros. Looking forward to talking to the people. Looking forward to the comments. You know what I mean? And thanks again for listening. You know what I mean? Shout out to comment. What's good, bro?
Yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy, the comment, KSHN_man.510. That's the Bay. Catch me on Universal the Bass. Catch me on the Blur Cartel. You know we doing well. Catch me on the What It Sound Like podcast. We get your best reviews and interviews. And then catch me on Tapping No Capping. Where basically, if you're a blurred and you seen it, what's your opinion? Let's get into this music, man. I'm tired of waiting. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. So do we got a lot of current events, or we just gonna go with the one big one? Like,
I mean, we got a few that I wanted to touch on, but before we get into the album reviews, because I know that's what everybody here for, and we'll reveal the top 10 of the most influential at the end of the show. Yeah, I mean, but hold on, we got some comments, do we?
Oh, early.
you said, whoa. So we got the list all together, the top 10. I mean, what was it? Top 20? We got that all together. All right.
Yeah, we got 11 through 20. You know what I mean?
All right.
We got 11 through 20 already, but yeah, current events before, like, you know what I mean, we already know Kanye West is an asshole. He's been acting like a dickhead.
It's the only thing to talk about. Like, let's get it. Come on, bro.
He's been acting like a dickhead. You know what I mean? We had somebody who used to be close with Kanye had something to say about him. Talib Kweli.
Talib Kweli.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, what's this article say? George Floyd's daughter files 250 million lawsuit against Kanye West for comments on his death. And the comments on his death was like that George Floyd died of fentanyl and shit. Like he said if you look, the police like knee wasn't even on his neck all like that. Like, bro, who is this guy, bro? Like,
I like
weirdo energy.
I'm
done. None of that is bull.
I'm done with the mental health excuse, bro. I'm done with it, bro. Like you could have mental health issues and still know that you're doing some piece of shit. Like,
know how to conduct yourself.
Exactly.
You know right from wrong, even and still have mental health issues. And I said this on Culture Watch. You know what I mean? Every Tuesday, 7 o'clock. but I'm tired of people using mental health as a crutch. You know what I mean? To excuse bullshit. Because but this is what Talib had to say. Let me read this before I take it off the screen.
Please, sir.
This just got interesting. I will say this. This ain't just on Kanye West. This on us too. Ye felt comfortable enough to become Candace Owens' puppet and regurgitate her white supremacist propaganda because we kept giving him passes through the Confederate gear, the MAGA hat, the anti-black statements and behaviors. We still played his music and bought his shoes.
Yep.
Then he said, well, not me, but you get what I'm saying. The collective we, and now our brother is faced with the possibility of losing a lot of what he worked hard to build. If you wasn't calling this out in 2016 when he first threw in that MAGA hat, you are complicit.
Yeah.
Shout out to Talib Kweli. You know what I mean? Shout out to Talib Kweli. He told no lies. He told no lies. You know what I
like
mean?
the thing is like against popular opinion, Kanye West probably had some like something real or some truth into what he was saying. But the fact that you sandwiched it with a bunch of bullshit, and I don't want, you know what I mean? You gonna get a prime steak and then slab it on two pieces of shit, like, you know what I mean? And then expect me to call that a good meal or expect me to get something from that? No, bro, I'm sick from all the shit you just gave me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I don't. I'm blame. I still blame Kanye West fans, bro. Just like Talib Kweli was saying, I still blame the fans. Like, y'all want to sit here and call this man a genius. Y'all want to sit here and is like, you're stupid. Like, if you don't understand what, it's like you don't know what a genius is. Like, you know what I mean? Does Kanye West even read? Like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all so like y'all so want to look at him as like this idea, like this ideal for new black thought or consciousness or
It's
whatever,
profit.
but he's not even informed. Like, he's not even doing his diligence. You know what I mean? He's just regurgitating information that he getting from the wrong sources. Like, Donald Trump say something, and then like up 2 months later, Kanye West saying the same thing. He's not even coming up with ideas on his own. Like, he's not even doing genius shit. Like, you know what I
Right.
mean? It's just like, I'm blaming the fans at this point. Like, y'all, we saw what was going on. You know what I mean? Y'all just try to make excuses for him. But you know what I mean? Come on, we all black people. Well, we're not all black people, but we should know right and wrong when we see it. Like,
Straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We talked about this on Tapping No Cap and catch us every Friday. You know what I'm saying? 8 p.m. Pacific time, 11 p.m. Eastern time. But yeah, man, we also tapped in on this because a lot of people actually agreed what he was saying, which is really heartbreaking. You know what I'm saying? That y'all would speak on another man's death like that. And if anybody from watching this podcast, one thing I don't give a fuck how you feel about any man and how they live their life. What we not gonna do is discredit a man when he's in his graveyard when he can't defend himself. I hate that, especially coming from another man that look just like you. You feel me? As far as we talking about complexion, you feel me? I don't fuck with that. So, which is funny that he said that about him, Kweli. He said that because I literally just got off the phone and said the exact same thing. I said I'm tired of, like, it's heartbreaking for me because I've been a Kanye fan from the jump. I'm talking
exactly.
about from the mixtapes and all that. You know what I'm saying? I've been supporting this man from the jump. So the fact that this man came from being a hero to fall down so fucking far to the point I don't even recognize this dude is it kills me, bro. Because how do you play so far into your puppeteer's like hand that you really have no fucking integrity or no sense of community when it comes to us, the people that supported you from the jump? Now all of a sudden, now you getting that white people money. You don't fuck with the black community. You don't understand what it's like to struggle. You don't know what it's like to see that. You don't know what it's like to be hurt like that. To have the families even see you even promote some shit like that. And then the fact is that you very very vocal when you talk to all these white people with these agendas and all that shit, and you cool with speaking whatever it is that you speak. But then when you speak to another black person when it comes on today's podcast, do you want to switch up the narrative and try to make it sound like something else, bro? Don't try to piss on us and call it rain, bro. I fuck that shit. Trying to you know what I mean? Like, don't bite the hand that feeds you, but then hiding your hand when it comes to us, bro. You got us fucked up. You got us fucked up, Kanye. Like, and then on top of that, um, and then on top of that, when he first even talked about the whole situation for the Candace Owens situation, the White Lives Matter and all that shit, he said it because he said that the whole war on us stopping abortion was that, oh, how can Black Lives Matter if we're still having abortions, which is the highest rate of black death and shit like that. And it's like, bro, you see what I'm saying? You're taking a fucked up ass narrative or agenda, which is white lives matter, has nothing to do with the fuck you talking about, and then use that to push the agenda of stopping abortions. Like, what are you saying? Do you go into another podcast and say something totally different? Like, I can't fuck with you, bro, because you change. You're a politician at this point. I can't even trust you because you don't move like a rapper. A rapper's supposed to move the way that they support that, like they report the real news that's going on in our communities. You don't report from the communities. We report for these fucking politicians that push these agendas and push your fucking pockets. So you still they little fucking servant while you sitting here trying to push our minds to be like sheep. I don't fuck with that.
I mean, They say he's a billionaire, so he can't be canceled. But the fall of Kanye West is something that needs to be chronicled. You know what I mean? And it's the go along with the politician talk. He is trying to run for president, so I mean, I guess he's fitting right in line with the shit. But
Yo,
as a Kanye fan, I am disappointed. You know what I mean? I'm not about to sit up here and make excuses for the man, because some of the shit that he's been saying is just like, I can't rock with that shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I can't rock.
It's got to be a
And,
line, bro.
and also, this is a no Meek Mill slander podcast. And for my man to be saying those very disparaging things about my boy, you know what I mean? I don't like that. You know what I mean? But besides that, Kanye, you gotta chill, bro. You gotta look yourself in the mirror and see that you still a black man. And the shit you saying, bro, like, come on, bro. Come on.
I don't know what movie it was, bro, but y'all as old as I am. I don't know if y'all remember the movie, but it was a movie with an actor who basically he was a news reporter, and he kept on playing into the hand of the news industry where they pushed this white ass narrative, and every time he looked into the mirror and shit, he saw a white dude. You know what I'm talking about? You know what movie that is?
Nah, I don't know what movie that is, but it's definitely.
I'm gonna find it for you, bro. But that's basically what Kanye becoming, bro.
Like, I think what he doing when y'all talk about the politician side of him, I think he's just trying to align himself with the side that clearly has more money. You know what I mean? So he trying to get those people to like invest in him. Like, I really just feel like he about to come out with some shit that he gonna be selling pretty soon. Because every time he do this like outburst shit, he's selling something after. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm done with the mental health thing. He don't know what he's saying or doing. No, yeah, he does. It's all planned. Like, you know what I mean?
That shit just a cover up, bro.
Yeah, he's just doing this shit. Like, he's talking down on his own people, doing all of this, like stirring up this like race war and everything, just to sell some like merchandise, like just to sell some t-shirts.
And we don't condone any anti-Semitic comments either. You know what I mean? On this show. You know what I mean? But we moving off of Kanye and just some more current events before we get into what we all here for. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all heard, but apparently Young Jock, you know what I mean, was in the news for sending somebody $1,800 on Zelle.
Real quick, the movie that I was referencing, just so y'all know, is called Living Large. If you ain't never seen the movie, yeah, look it up, bro.
Yeah, Young Jock accidentally sent $1,800 to the wrong person on Zelle. He says, "Hi, can you please return the $1,800 that I mistakenly sent your account via Zelle? I don't know you, nor do you know me. Please do the right thing. God has a bigger plan, has a bigger blessing for you. God has a blessing for you." That's the one that killed me. I'm like, yo, he's funny as shit. Are you speaking for God, Young Jock? I know you've blocked my number, and that's okay. I just need if you know that they blocked your number, your message isn't gonna.
To post it on Instagram talking about
I know. Then he posted on what is this? Instagram? Yeah, he posted no, that's Twitter, right?
No, that looks like an Instagram story.
Oh, Instagram story, yeah. Posted on Instagram story. Can y'all please call this number and ask them to return my money? No, nigga.
He's a no.
So young Jock just lost $1,800. You know what I mean?
He lost.
You know.
He lose shit. He gave it away.
He definitely. And he said they had a bigger blessing. The person on the other side of the phone said, "Nigga, you just blessed me."
Yeah, facts. What you mean?
You know what I mean?
This was the bigger blessing.
Right.
That nigga probably was praying like, "How I'm gonna pay this rent?" $1,800.
Yeah.
Good looking, Young Jock.
That shit been distributed. What you mean?
Like,
I
yo,
even got
but
it back to
before
give. What you
before
said?
you sent the messages, bro, that shit was all caught up in the funds. You just cleared my fucking overdraft fee, bro. I don't know what to do.
I need that.
You young jock, bro. You got it. Come
Plus,
on.
yeah, how you gonna come on your bag and talking about help me get my little change? It's
It's
1800.
1800.
It sounds broke.
That shit ain't nothing.
How you coming back here begging behind 1800?
Hey, listen. I don't got 1,800 to give. I'm not finna hold this, man. If hey, I can't take an 1,800 loss.
Oh,
I would sound just like this nigga. So I'm not knocking him. I would sound worse. Hey, cuz, hey, listen, let me pray with you, brother. Like for real, like listen, let's work out a deal. You know what I'm saying? Can I hire you for some shit? Something. I know some people's. Whatever I gotta do to get that 18 back, because I ain't got it, but you know what I'm saying? People know Young Jock been, you know what I'm saying? What was he doing? Uber not too long ago. So
Ooh.
you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You don't know what his pockets look like. No, let's not judge this man. And we don't know what that 1,800 was for. You don't even know.
Yeah, that is true.
What you wait, hold on. Oh, some real shit, bro. What do you send an 1,800 through Zelle for? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
niggas send shit do Zelle all the time.
I feel you, but for what though? Like grabbing some bud, like what you this nigga trying to do?
Never know.
He might have been getting a whole pound or something.
Never
But
know.
all right, we going.
If you getting
Not a
a
pound.
whole pound for 18,
I don't know. He might be. You know what I mean,
ooh, that's
couple pounds.
It's a stanky.
at
All right,
least.
where we at? Where we at, bro?
We got a couple more than we all. All right, so we got NBA YoungBoy dropping a John for the YoungBoy fans. You know what I mean, Gangsta Grills. NBA YoungBoy Gangsta Grills. So you know what I mean, if you fucks with YB, you know what I mean, tap into the Gangsta Grills. You know what I mean, DJ Drama. You know what I mean, you already know. It should be interesting. They sleep. They won't.
Hilarious.
They won't sleep. They won't sleep on this one though.
The Big Steppers tour live from Paris, October 22nd.
You know what I mean, Amazon. You know what I mean, Amazon Music presents.
Did y'all see this comment? That shit
Stole
funny.
that, man. Uber
This-
money. This motherfucker's petty, bro.
But yes, Kendrick Lamar live from Paris.
Needed that for
You know
the
what I mean?
Airbnb.
Live from Paris.
Big Steppers tour. You know what I mean? You can
Amazon
watch it.
Music.
You can see it with Prime Video. You know what I mean? You know, Amazon Music. So October 22nd.
Fire with Baby Keem.
Yes, with Baby King.
Yeah, we here.
So tune into that. And yeah, let's get into the album reviews, man.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
So you already know how we do.
Open.
Every album get rated on the what it sound like scale. You know what I mean? So we got 5 of them today. 5 of them things.
I got 5 on it.
5 albums we reviewing. I mean, it was a good week of music. You know what I mean? Yes, Kendrick Lamar, my good sir, the greatest rapper of all time.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
But the first album on the list, we gonna tap into.
Yeah.
Chapters of the Trenches by T Grizzley. You know what I mean? This was a solid joint in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Came out October 14th. 13 songs. Sorry to interrupt.
No, you good.
All right. Who want to go first? Who want to get a rating first?
I'll let y'all go first.
Since you was going, I mean, I cut you off. You go ahead. You know what I mean?
That me?
Yeah.
All right. I really appreciate this album. These days in music, you don't get a lot of storytelling. Like you get storytelling in songs, but you don't get a lot of story songs. Like the songs that are straight up a story. You know what I mean? They got a couple, maybe a couple parts, part one and two, whatever. Like, so I really appreciate that T Grizzly did this. I was impressed with the album because T Grizzly from Chicago, he got like a real rough and real rough sound. Like I was wondering if it was going to work. You know what I mean? Like because I knew when I noticed that he was doing a lot of stories, I was getting through the album. So halfway through the not halfway through the album, but when I realized what he was doing, I'm like, man, is he going to be able to pull this off? I think he definitely did. I'm giving the T Grizzly album an 8.9. Yeah, man.
8.9 for the
Yeah,
T.
All right.
I'm gonna start. Yeah,
That's
I'm gonna start it off high. I'm gonna let y'all, you know what I mean, do what it do. You know, this gonna go to our average. There's only three of us.
I mean, that's fine. Yeah, but that's a high praise. That's what's up.
Yeah,
8.9.
You came
I
out
gotta,
smacking.
I appreciate the storytelling in music, period. And I think when people think of an album, a lot of the times they think of like, you know, a whole bunch of different types of songs and everything. I like that he got this format and he stuck to it and he killed it. I don't think there's a bad song on the album.
Okay. I guess that means I'm gonna tap in. You feel
Mhm.
me? So, um, I feel like it was a solid album, most definitely. I mean, it definitely wasn't a oh I'm disappointed. You know what I mean? It was none of that. It was a good storytelling song. Chapters for a reason. Every song is a story. You know what I'm saying? So everything really was cool, cohesive, and all that shit. But, however, I don't feel like every song snapped. Me personally, some of those features wasn't really for me. You know what I'm saying? Some of those features was a miss. But as far as like T Grizzly as a rapper himself, he did his thing. You know what I'm saying? The beats and all that stuff was very similar to the songs before. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm gonna give him a solid 7. I'm gonna give him a solid 7.
7? Okay.
7. That's how I
I'll
feel
give it a
personally.
7. You know what I mean? T Grizzly, this is the first time in a long time I've listened to a T Grizzly album. You know what I mean? I think the last one I listened to was
Was
maybe
that
I think My Moment or no, it was Scriptures back in 2019. You know what I mean? But
Built for Whatever was my last job.
that was 2021. All right.
Yeah.
But this album was cool. I liked it. You know what I mean? I am a stickler for concept shit. So, you know what I mean? Because this was a whole, chapters of the trenches. So basically he told a story of, everything that happens, whatever happens in the trenches. I mean, he gave us 13 chapters, which are 13 songs. You know what I mean? And I like the concept of it. I like how every song was a story. The whole album was basically a story. You know what I mean? The criticisms that I do have for it, is the production, even though it was fire, you know what I mean? A lot of the beats just copy and paste. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it was a lot of, I think it's a lot of copy and paste instrumentals. You know what I mean? As far as like bars, you know what I mean? The stories was there. You know what I mean? I visualized it was vivid. You know what I mean? But still, it was a little bit more intricacy in the bars would have been better for me. You know what I mean? But overall, it was a solid John. Like, I mean, like I said, I like the story. The story flowed. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, all right, it was no point where you was like, all right, where are we going here? Like, I mean, you knew where you was going. I mean, it was a nice John. I give it a 7.
7. All right. Glad I gave him. See, this is why I get that shit.
He said,
Man.
"Y'all gonna put some respect on his name, man.
Yeah, I
I
need that
respect
shit a
it.
little.
I
I need
respect
that.
it."
Yeah, I need that shit a little higher. All right, so put that average in for us, bro.
All right, so the What It Sound Like album scale gives Chapters of the Trenches a 7.6.
All right.
It's high as a bitch.
I'm okay.
Well, that's cool though. Let
You
'em
said
have
that's
it.
high. You said that's high as a bitch.
I said it's high. I'm saying 7 point. I mean,
Yes.
from your 8.9 for us both saying sevens and it hit it up to a 7.6. I'm saying that's a good boost. That's a Zenkai boost, bro.
Need that. Need that. I need that 0.6.
7.6 for T Grizz. That's.
Yeah, you can
I
have
mean,
that.
it was a solid drawing. That's. I
It's
think
solid.
that's a
It's
solid
solid.
rating for a solid album. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's solid.
Yes.
It's good.
Real good rating.
All right, so next John. You know what I mean? Let's get into it. And I like this John too. I like this John a lot. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Zell, stop fucking playing with me.
What
Stop
happened?
fucking playing with me. You got what you got now. Go first. I want to hear what you
Well,
got
I'm
to
not
say.
going first. Y'all go first.
No, 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 no. You got me fucked up. You looking
went
to the
first.
side like that? What you
You know,
got
what I
to
mean?
say?
You got
My girl was over there.
LaRussell,
No, that ain't what it was.
Hate When Life's Going
That
Great.
ain't what it was.
The album is called I Hate When Life's Going Great. You know what I mean? Boy, LaRussell. Now, this John was 11 songs. You know what I mean? It came out October 6th, 2022. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Shit, fuck it. I guess I'll go first.
I was gonna go. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
okay, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was trying to scroll to the comment. My bad. Hold on. He said, listen to the first few songs.
TG.
Didn't like it that much.
No, he's talking about T Grizzly.
Didn't like T Grizzly that much. First
You
few
didn't
songs.
like Jay and Twan? I like Forward too. The first song, I thought Forward was
Yeah,
fire.
yeah. Jay and Swan. That's my. Listen, that whole Jay and Swan is. But all right, LaRussell. This album. You know what I mean? Like, thanks to Con, you know, I tapped in. You know what I mean? And this joint was fire, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this joint really was fire. For it just to be,
I'm hella bad at this nigga.
you know what I mean?
What? I didn't even say
Nigga,
nothing.
breathe. Nigga, why you sucking in your lips like that,
I'm
nigga?
not saying I ain't saying nothing.
Listen,
I'm letting my boy Hollywood.
this
tell us
joint was
how much he
fire.
liked the album.
I liked it. You know what I mean? One of some of my favorite songs on here, Jeepers Creepers. You know what I mean? Famous. I like that John. Gotham was fire. You know what I mean? And like I just like this John though. This John was fire. I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
Out of 10?
All right, go ahead,
You know what I'm
Con.
saying? Real nigga shit. I'm already gonna give it a high rating just because I know you on some weirdo shit. So I already know. I already know I gotta give it a high rating. First of all, I was gonna get a high rating off tops. You know what I'm saying? Not just because I'm from the Bay. You feel me? But I've actually seen dude in person, and I know this is like y'all first introduction to him. But if you heard his older shit, me personally, his older albums was way more fire than this one. But this one was still a great John. Like this one, he was definitely his introspective bag. Most of the time, he really is. But he also got other slappers in the other one where his storytelling is like fire. It's personally way better than T Grizzly's as far as we talk about storytelling skills. So me personally, when it comes to this album, I gotta give it at least a. I'm gonna give it what you gave T Grizzly. I'm gonna give it an 8.9 off top.
Wow, out of 10.
We got an 8.5 and an 8.9. And
All right,
I'm
so
guessing Zell's score is going to be lower.
We already see where this is gonna go. The flabbergasm.
Yeah, I'm looking.
I'm guessing
uh,
Zell wasn't impressed.
when you started, I wasn't sure what I was going to get from this artist because I've never heard of him before. But I listened to Run, and it sounded decent, but it wasn't. It didn't really.
Make you want to go ahead.
Yeah, it didn't like go past that next level for me. Like, you know what I mean? It was just like, all right, that was a decent track. Like if somebody that I knew made it, like, you know what I mean? But
yeah, it felt real.
yeah,
local,
but
amateur
Sign Me Up,
almost.
horrible song. Really bad song.
That was extra
That was
bad.
right after Had to Make It. Didn't really like that song.
Mm-mm.
Didn't like Perfect Timing. Did like Jeepers Creepers. That was another one of the songs that it was like,
Okay.
all right, this is I see where he's going with it, but
And then the follow up was that.
didn't really. I feel like didn't really capitalize on it. I feel like he hones in on the wrong part of the song. Like the one song he was talking about, he wish he had a boat, or like the first
The wave, something on
yeah,
waves,
the wave and
wave, whatever. He
I
picks
need a
like
boat, and I'm like,
8
I
lines
get
that he
it. The
likes and
first
just
time that
repeats
you
it.
said it, I get it. The first time you said it, I was all right. I'm with you, but the fact that you chose that phrase to come
I
back.
thought that was absolutely fire, personally.
Yeah,
But
I
that's
didn't like
crazy.
that. I didn't understand. Like the lyrics didn't seem that deep to me.
Mm-mm.
Like it seemed like the lyrics like wanted to be deep, but like weren't that
Right,
deep. Like you know what I
right.
mean? Like really easily broken down. Like you know what I mean? But
Mhm.
like I'm saying it in a way, I'm delivering it like it's supposed to be deep. Like you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I didn't really vibe with
It
that.
didn't
But
cross
he
over.
had I understand his potential. Like I understand
Wow.
like his lane and where he's going for. Sometimes he sounded like a old school J. Cole. Sometimes he sounded like Kanye West. Sometimes he sounded it's like
It doesn't like Mac
I
Miller.
can't even sometimes he sounds like
It
Mac
sounds like
Miller.
he's just trying
I
on
couldn't
different
even I'm trying to
sounds.
You're
understand.
saying all these great orders as if those are bad things.
No,
Those
he
are
Listen
wasn't
what I'm
orders that
saying.
you fuck
comparing
with.
them.
Listen what I'm
Sounds
saying.
like the dude's just
He's
trying
I'm
to
saying
express
I'm
it.
saying it sounds like that's what he's trying to do. Like I can't find his sound. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to find LaRussell in all of this. This is my first introduction to him. I'm trying to find what makes him stand out from other artists and everything. And I just didn't get that from this album. You're telling me that his old albums are better, incredible storytelling and all of that.
This didn't make me.
All right, this album that I just listened to, my introduction to him, wasn't that like
It didn't make
but
me want to go find more and be like, oh, what else he got in the bag? Like,
yeah, Mallory listened to it too. She was
Speaking about that bag,
um
Go Get That Bag is a motherfucking slapper, but you know what I'm saying? Hey,
that
I
was
can't
just-
knock your opinion, my brother. You can go ahead and give it a rating. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a. I'm also combat that though as
wait,
well.
what song is Go Get That Bag?
Is
You
that
never heard Go Get That Bag? Hey, your boy, what's his name? Our boy, we both love him. Not Chicago the Kid. Talking about Chance, yeah. Chance gave him a shout out. It talked about Go Get That Bag. You feel me? So it's like
no, is that a song that's on this album?
no. It was on the album before. No,
Oh,
I get
yeah, I
that.
know,
I told you
yeah,
the other album. What genre is he? I'm
LaRussell
I like
is
neo.
pop rap?
Huh?
LaRussell is hip hop and rap.
Hip.
Yeah, pretty much. That's
Hip hop
pretty
and
much.
rap. That's the genre that is officially that he chose for himself. You know what I mean? So
Jeepers Creepers and Can I Have
yeah.
This Dance was like the closest to like
Jeepers Creepers, Can I Have This Dance? Like I understand, like I'm not ear blind or something. Like you know what I mean? I understand what y'all saying. I understand the things that y'all liked about it, but I didn't. It didn't do it for me. Like
I'm surprised, man. I felt like it was enough versatility for a brother like you could appreciate, because that's one thing me and you have in common is when we listen to music, we like to have different sounds in the album. So the fact that you saying that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not shocked, but I'm also surprised.
Yeah,
he didn't have a whole bunch.
Did y'all like Sign Me Up?
Yes.
Like
I literally, as you were talking, I put it on just so I could hear what you were saying. I'm like, no, that shit was fire to me.
Yeah,
so,
man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give LaRussell
4.5, 5.
Give it an honest rating, my brother.
I'm gonna get that shit.
A 4.
I mean, it's not shit. Like, shout out to LaRussell.
I'm
gonna give him. What's this? 11 songs. It was like 3 good songs on it. I'm gonna give it like 4.5.
Oh,
4.5.
Maybe it's right. Like it's maybe right down the middle.
I can't give it a 5. I can't give it a solid 5 because
that's crazy.
He got it next to a 9. That's like West Side Boogie level of like.
Hold on, I gotta call somebody. I gotta phone a friend. Hold on, y'all go.
Yeah, that's like
so this album on a What It Sound Like scale receives a 7.3.
That's wow. Right. Even with your score, it's still like a high C.
7.3.
That's a strong rating considering how wildly different opinions.
For me, listening to it, I liked it. I don't, you know what I mean? I was like, all right, I fucks with this joint. You know what I mean? I like this sound, you know?
Felt a little pretentious to me. You know what I mean? A little like fake deep to me.
I feel like he wished he could be pretentious.
Wow. That's not funny.
Man. Hey, yeah, definitely start listening to him. We
try one person.
Right.
I mean, Mallory's another person.
We are just.
You know what I mean, I'm one person. You get the pick. You get what I'm saying.
Hey, listen,
no, he's really on the phone.
He's
every opinion is different. You know what I mean?
He said this nigga is wild. Yeah. Yeah, bro.
See, I mean,
yeah, my bad, Craig. I'm sorry. I know that's your man's and everything, but
he's not a bad person.
No. Hey, 4.5 is absolutely disrespectful. I'm not even gonna hold you. That right there, in comparison to myself for T Grizzley, you gave this nigga an 8.9. You gave LaRussell a 4.
You gave this an 8.9.
That's bananas to me. Especially you just said lyricism. You just said lyricism. So you mean to tell me T Grizzley has better lyricism than LaRussell?
Where did I say lyricism?
You did. You said the lyrics wasn't hitting for you. You said that earlier. You said it was trying to be deep. You said it was trying to be deep, but it didn't get there. You said
I said when he chose to go on that phrase, I wish I had a boat. I wish I had a boat. I wish I had a boat. Like I don't know why he did that. He did that, and he didn't do that in one song. He did that in multiple songs. Like, and that's what I didn't understand. That verse, though, that wasn't that deep to me. And you're trying to compare that to someone who's storytelling, saying multiple different things. Like,
he come by your house and gonna make you like his music.
Hey, you remember? You know that video with RDC World. He was just like. He pulled out the 9. Listen to it again. Jermaine Cole. Hey, it's cool, bro. If that's your preference, my brother, you can have that. But I'm definitely mad at. I'm definitely mad at that. That's crazy.
Yo, he got his what it sound like score. He got a 7.3. That's
bananas.
Better
not
than
bad.
him have done worse.
It's bananas. He really got a 7.6.
His score shouldn't have been a 9 on that John. Like
it definitely could have been. Easily could have been.
Come on, 9 out of 10, bro.
Definitely could have been.
We don't hear reviewing Beyonce's and the Weeknd's. Kendrick Lamar.
They was bigger than a 9. They was higher than a 9. What are you talking about?
You gonna say he belongs up there with them?
I'm saying he at least deserves a 9 for sure. Yes.
Come on, bro. You're giving him too much just because you know.
I gave him an 8.9. He gave him an 8.5.
You give him all that.
You knocked him down a whole 4.5. He for surely could have been in an 8 and a 9.
If I put you on some bull from Philly and he did that, you would not get that shit.
Not at all. What you talking? What? I just listened to his. What are you talking about? You just contradicted yourself because we just did an interview with his brother and I gave that nigga a high rating. So it has nothing to do with the fucking region the nigga from. If the shit is fire, the shit is fire. What are you talking about?
Hey, fire. Speaking of fire,
charcoal briquettes.
You know what I mean? The next album.
What we got?
Survivor, Remorse.
Let's see if we can agree on this album.
We got the A side and the B side. You know what I mean? G Herbo, Chicago.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? So where we at with this one? What say ye? What has the crew? What's the thought?
Everybody's so straight.
Y'all want Chris, you want to start this time? Oh, you started last time, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
You want to start this time?
Don't address me, bro. Don't address me, bro.
Yo, he got a score of 7.3, bro. Like, that's good. Like, what is happening?
Are we still going to go with the thing that if you don't like something, it's disrespect? Like,
yeah, like what are you talking about?
No. Critique cannot. It is not the fact that he didn't like it. It is the fact that he disrespected by the album by calling it a 4.5. I don't necessarily like the whole. Let me explain, my brother. I don't necessarily like the T Grizzley album. There's been albums that y'all put on here that I didn't like. However, I'm not gonna just disrespect the whole album and be like, yo, that shit a 4.5. And I know what a fucking 4.5 get. You know what the fuck we gave like a 4. I didn't even think y'all scored this nigga higher. Who? What's that white boy name?
Jack Harlow.
Harlow gave this nigga a higher score.
It's right there for me. It's right there for me.
That's crazy. That nigga was trash.
Blackjack.
That's trash.
Right thing,
no,
bro.
Nigga, you're wilding. Nigga, you're wilding.
You know what I think it is? You know what I really think it is, bro? I think it's like the subject matter. It's like you like introspective rap. You like when someone's rapping, like, and trying to like go super deep in their self. Like, that's not what I'm going for with all music. Yes, that can be interesting, but that don't give him extra points for me. Like,
I mean, he doesn't have to get extra points. That's fine. But to say that to sit here and talk about storytelling, that LaRussell was fucking amazing at, and
he didn't do it. He didn't do it in the album.
You didn't. Sign Me Up is a story. Like, what are you talking about?
Story about?
Yo,
I'm sorry. Never mind.
All right, you know what? So Sign Me Up is a better storytelling song than T Grizzley's the Romeo and
His whole album is a better storytelling song than
no.
I'm standing on it.
You're lying, bro. You're lying.
Disrespectful if you don't like the album. I didn't say that.
Thank you.
I said the rating was disrespectful. It's two different things.
Obviously, it's gonna be a low rating if I don't like it, bro. You know what I mean?
I understand that, but what I'm saying is that the album itself is above a 4.5, bro. Like, it's certain songs, it's certain albums that I don't like, but I'm not gonna disrespect the whole.
It wasn't that good to me, bro. I'm sorry. I appreciate the person for he is. I understand. I kind of.
You obviously don't understand because
I know
you don't get.
Can I finish? I know that LaRussell is a good guy. I know that he's a little conflicted and he's a little dark as a person, but he wants to be a good guy. I understand that he's a good guy. He's a good person. I understand that it's probably healthy for him to express himself making music, but for me, it just didn't hit for me. Denzel, you know what I mean?
Past that, man. We on G Herbo, man.
Oh, thank you.
We on G Herbo. I didn't say this was the comments, not me. You know what I'm saying? It was the comments. You know what I'm saying? Y'all spoke on it. I'm not. You can't say something that don't expect me for not to. You know what I'm saying?
What's your review on Survivor's Remorse?
So for G Herbo, man, G Herbo did a solid project. Super fire. The beats was slapping. His lyricism was great. Definitely was a not say 90s, I would say an early 2000s type feel. If you score Jack higher, exactly.
If you score Jack Harlow higher, I feel like you like pure ear candy at times. Like, how does that ever deserve a higher rating than an album with substance, regardless of sonic vibes? Because your subject matter, one, the substance is iffy. Two, like if your substance isn't deep enough to beat the other things that go into making a song sound good or making a song feel good, if your substance isn't enough to beat that, then you're not going to have a good song. You're not going to have a good album. That's it. It's not about it. Like, just having substance, period, doesn't put you above someone without it. Like, you know what I mean? Someone with substance isn't just automatically going to have a better album than like Lil Baby or somebody.
That I hope. I can't wait. I absolutely cannot wait for you to rate Lil Baby's album, because I know for a fact it's gonna be higher than LaRussell's. And
it was better than LaRussell's album.
That shit is crazy to me, because that shit was trash, nigga. Just like his last album was trash, nigga. That's crazy. The nigga has no lyricism, but you like that nigga shit better than LaRussell.
I like Lil Baby shit better.
That's crazy to me. That's crazy.
You got better production and all of that shit, bro.
That's crazy to me. The nigga, you barely understand what this nigga is saying. On top of that, the nigga, you talking about substance. You talking about substance?
You're talking about
Lil Baby to LaRussell?
I don't always care about substance. That's the difference between me and
you. That's the problem. That's a problem. Who doesn't care about substance?
Isn't always
in music.
What? Substance isn't always going to be the thing that knocks you over the edge of being great. Like, substance isn't always.
So let's just consume the bullshit, basically.
Stop rating each other's rating. I agree, James. Listen, Zell.
You can just have a song that's good for dancing. You think every song with substance is better than every dance song? Are you serious?
I'm not. If that's the vibe that you want, that's the vibe that you want.
Zell ain't like that, John.
Beyonce's last album barely had any substance in it, but it was a good album. We all rated it super high because it was good music, not because it had substance, but because it was good music. You gotta understand the difference.
I feel how Hollywood.
Let's get the G Herbo. Yeah, I mean, we could argue about LaRussell.
Apparently, y'all on the same vibe. You sleep, nigga.
So, let's get the G Herbo.
I'm gonna go listen to LaRussell and Lil Baby and see that who album better. All right. Anyways, right at the bullshit.
I mean,
I'm about to beat you up. Hey, you might not want to go down and go see Jid, bro, with you because we might thump. So we might fucking thump, nigga.
That nigga Zell.
Whatever. It is what it is. We do whatever you
It is what it is.
G Herbo. All right. LaRussell, we done it. We did that, Joe. We on G Herbo. You know what I mean?
Hey, go ahead, bro. Cause I'm.
What do you give it? What's your score?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
All right, man.
I'm bad.
This, I'm gonna be honest. I've been impressed with the last couple G Herbo projects. Yeah, I mean, he get better with every joint, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, this joint was fire. Both sides, A side, B side. He had who he had on this. He had Thug on this joint, Conway. He had Conway and Benny on here. Kodak Black, A Boogie with the hoodie. You know what I mean? Gunna was on here. Future, like. This joint slapped. You know what I mean? The beats was fire. You know what I mean? The features hit. You know what I mean? What was some of my favorite joint? Oh yeah, he had Offset on this joint too. You know what I mean? The 4 Minutes of Hell joint. I like the joint with Benny the Butcher. That joint go hard. You know what I mean? The joint with Conway. I like that joint. That joint go hard too. And the joint with Kodak. You know what I mean? Letter to Juice. The joint at the end. You know what I mean? I like that, John. 26 songs. You know what I mean? If you put it all together, A side and B side. You know what I mean? Fire John. You know what I mean? I give it give G Herbo on this one. Give him a solid 8. I give him a solid 8, G Herbo. No, it was 25 songs. My bad. Not 26. 25.
Long as a bitch. Oh, I'm just gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna follow suit, and yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8. He could have honestly 8.2. I'm giving it 8.2. Shit was fire. I fuck with the lyrics. I fuck with the intro. The whole album was a slapper. Shit, you could go for 8.5. Honestly, yeah, give him at least an 8.5. I think that shit was dope. I think it was absolutely fire. So at least an 8.5.
All right, we got an 8.5.
All right, I'm going.
We got y'all album review. We'll give y'all the list so y'all can listen.
Yeah, I did find this way better than
Stop playing with me, bro.
Like
stop playing with me, bro.
I was gonna say way better.
For real, bro. Like, come on, bro. Because we trying to be cordial. Like, you still try to play with me, bro. Like, just say you like the album, cuz like you ain't gotta keep.
I was gonna say I liked it way better than the T Grizzley John. I gave
okay.
T Grizzley John 8.9, but if y'all remember, I think that because y'all was that y'all low. So what I'm gonna do is give my boy Herb a 8.8 on the John. You know what I mean?
8.8.
Because like Comment said, is at least an 8.5. You know what I mean? And I feel like we all in the right area, so I don't got a draw on this one. You know what I mean? We here.
Yeah, this album was better than the T Grizzley John. Like the features hit. Herbo, like I said, he stepped his bars up every project, in my opinion. You know what I mean? I just feel like this joint was fire. You know what I mean? It really, I can't really think of no songs where it's like, yo, I ain't really like this joint. Like, no, I fucks with this joint.
It was decent. Yeah.
But what it sound like, Skill? G
That shit.
Herbo gets an 8.4. You know what I mean? So right now, G Herbo is the highest rated album of the night.
He's
You
a
know?
real
Hey,
nigga about to come through.
let's go.
I can't wait to speak on it.
Here for that.
And we ain't talking about who the fuck this nigga talking about.
And the next album on the list is, let me get to it.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Cedric
Yes,
Gibbs.
sir.
I mean,
Yes, fucking
Freddie
sir.
Gibbs. Soul separately. You know what I mean? Just dropped not too long ago.
Glad
You
y'all
know,
do this, John.
you know. How we feeling about
I started
Freddie?
off. So we talked about this year, best album of the year. We talked about my boy Jid. We talked about, you know what I'm saying? We talked about Kendrick Lamar. We talked about West Side Boogie. Definitely better than Grizzley album, agreed. You know what I'm saying? We talked about a couple of albums that's just top 5 of the year. And I'm not, you know, who's my boy? I'm forgetting. We talking about we was just talking about him. Who's huh?
Joey or Lupe?
Lupe, Joey and Lupe. But yeah, Lupe. We talk about all these dudes that produced a fire album this year, bro. Like I'll slap every single one of those I just named. Slap them back to back right now. This album right here is in that same category. It did not miss. The features, flames. Nothing missed. Beats, fire. Lyrics, fire. Features, fire. Tempo, fire. The song selection, fire. Everything hit. This nigga had Kelly Price on there. And Kelly Price went brazy. Like, this is definitely album of the week. You know, even above LaRussell, much love to my man. You know what I'm saying? From the Bay. Yo, shit was crazy. I still loved it. But this nigga Gibbs, bro. He really reached into a different bag on this album, bro. I enjoyed every single. The first 3 songs I played back to, I had to do repeat. I had to listen to it again because I said, "Yo, this man did a Super Saiyan bar in the first song. Like he was in a different bag, bro. The shit was fire, bro. If I had to give it, bro, like it's up there. Like it's literally up there for my top albums of the whole year. So it's automatically in the 9s. I'm trying to figure out if it's gonna be a 10. Is that high? I'm gonna give it a 9.6, bro. Easily a 9.6. Arguably could be more. That's how fire this shit was. If you ain't listened to that, John, please go listen to Gibbs. That boy, he knocked niggas over the head with this. He knocked niggas over.
Definitely gets a 9.6 from the comment. 9.6.
Standard. 9.6 is standard. That's how I feel about it.
You know what I mean? Zell Nobel, how you feeling about this job?
This is a really good. Oh, my bad. That's the old John. But yeah, this is a really good album. Yeah, I don't think he missed at all. He had Anderson .Paak on this joint. He had Scarface on this joint. Like,
did you hear the one with fucking my boy what's my nigga name? Pusha T? Did you hear that one?
Yeah, Pusha T on this joint. Matter of fact, I even like the joint Offset one.
Offset, I ain't never heard Offset sound like that.
Kind of made me an Offset fan, low key.
You know? I ain't never heard that nigga go crazy like that.
Dog. He be spitting for real sometimes.
I ain't never heard that nigga go off like that. Never.
Yeah, this was a real good album. I'm more follow up with Common with a 9.6. You know what I mean?
9.6 for the
standard,
Gibbs,
bro. It's standard. It's
the replay value on it is
phenomenal. phenomenal.
You
It's
could
not
really
even arguable.
like this could be a default album that you could just throw on.
Facts.
Shit.
I instantly said I want this bitch on vinyl. As soon as I got done with it, I said I need this bitch on vinyl.
Good. It's a really good album. It has everything too. If y'all talking about y'all want a little message in there, y'all want storytelling, y'all want some flows, y'all want wordplay. The deliveries are fire. You want features.
Delivery
it's yeah. He didn't miss. It was a really good album. I'm not even the biggest Freddie Gibbs fan, but
and neither am I. That's what I said. I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, me too. I definitely was pleasantly surprised. He had music Soul Child on this.
Music.
Like, and I don't know if y'all know Freddie Gibbs style. Like Freddie Gibbs style is real abrasive and real street and real throwback era rap style. Like, you know what I mean?
And I like that the way he did it. Like he even did the way that he did a reference to like 50 Cent, the way he did his cadence. Like he was doing a lot of like nostalgia too that brought you back. Like, yo, this shit was amazing, bro. He definitely was in point.
Look, I gotta look up some of the producers and shit he had on here because he had, you know what I mean? He had some.
I'm sorry, we all write down y'all ratings before you hear each other's.
We gotta write down our ratings from now on. All right, that's the wave. Yeah, I mean, you know, we take suggestions from the comments. That's just how we do shit over here.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's what y'all want to do. We can do that.
I mean, 9.6. You know what I mean? Yeah, we do need to. I might have to go back and like rewatch all the album review episodes to tally up the highest Jones. I'm off.
I think off top we got. I'm assuming Kendrick right now is in the lead. I'm assuming. I think Kendrick's in the lead still.
Because we did quite a few, so yeah, I'm gonna get all that together so we can, you know what I mean, for the next album review we can have everything. I mean, I'll fuck around, make a pick collage, pics art post with it so we can have everything up there and all that shit. But
this up there
for me, Frederick Gibbs on this John, you know, Alchemist produced on here, you know. You had Boy Wonder producing a couple Jones, DJ Paul, you know what I mean, Justice League. Like the production on this joint was fire. Like that's first and foremost. You know what you're gonna get with Gibbs and them. You know you get your gangster, your drug talk.
Facts.
I mean, but it was a little bit more in this joint. Like he showed the versatility. It was a couple songs on here where it's like I look at other rappers that you know rap, you know his similar content, the similar content that he does, and I'm like they can't do this song. Like I mean, like the song with Moneybagg Yo. I mean, too much. I don't think a Benny the Butcher or somebody like that, they couldn't do a song like that. You know what I mean? But Freddie Gibbs can. You know what I mean? Like he's versatile enough to do
talking heavy.
Song, you know what I mean? Like, and I like the John with Anderson .Paak and Raekwon. That John was fire.
That shit was amazing.
Scarface John was Gucci. Grandma Stove with Music Soul Child. Decoded was the one with Scarface. I like CIA. That John was fire too. Dark Heart. Like it was. This album was one of the top Johns for me this year. You know what I mean? It was definitely a fire John. You know, I fucks with it heavy. Definitely got hella replay value. You can run this John back. You know what I mean? I give it a 9. You know what I mean?
Respect. Now, what was what's your takeaways? What made it a 9 and not a 9 point whatever?
Yeah, I mean, it didn't get a 10 or a 9 point extra, you know, because you know it's still some of the same content I heard before. You know what I mean? So that's but other than that, the album was fire. And also one thing I did not point out, Freddie Gibbs and Rick Ross together always they always make a fire joint. You know what I mean? The lobster omelet joint was fire. Gibbs and Ross always, you know what I mean, when they connect. And I don't know if we talked about this before, but Rick Ross on features, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when he featured with somebody, like them joints usually be fire. You know what I mean?
We got different
You know,
opinions, but you know,
they
I
they
respect
fire,
it.
but I gave this joint a 9. You know what I mean? On the what it sound like scale, it gets a 9.4. You know what I mean?
Good job.
Respect.
This album is
That's
up
up.
there.
It's up
This
there.
album is up there. It's
It's
up
up
there
there.
with the Kendrick on our scale with the Kendricks, the Lupe Fiascos, the Jids, West Side Boogie, Beyonce,
It's up
Weeknd,
there.
Harry Styles. You know what I mean?
It's up there.
The Calvin Harris's, the Jones we put up high.
We
You know what I
really
mean?
need to do an episode where we see which ones is, you feel me, top 10 or top 5 of the
You know what I
year.
mean? End of the year, album of the year, we do our what it sound
Yeah.
like. Which one is the album of the? You know what I mean, we do an end of the year special. You know what I mean? But all right, last album of the night for the album review. Um, you see it's in the background. I mean, it's the cover. Little baby, it's only me. You know what I mean, we already hear some yawns, so sheesh. But Little Baby, 23 songs. You know what I mean, just dropped last week. I mean, James Doe, he up out of here. Peace out, bro. You know what I mean?
That's how I feel,
But
bro.
Little Baby, you know what I mean? Where we at with it?
Put the baby to
Comment,
sleep.
you already shaking your head.
Put the
Go
baby
in.
to sleep. Put the baby to sleep, man. It making a lot of noise, but it don't sound good. You know what I'm saying? That nigga shit was
You want me? You want me to go first, yo?
that shit. I'm already talking. That
All
shit
right.
was terrible. That shit was baby ass. That shit was Garbano, nigga. That shit was, nigga. Whatever is the shit that's left underneath the trash can after you got hella bags of trash that's been sitting in that shit, that little oil and all that shit. That's what the
Not
fuck
the
the problem
residue.
was. The residue.
Not
You
the
know what I'm
trash
saying?
juice.
Yeah, trash juice, nigga. Not even trash. The juice of that motherfucker. That shit that leaves stains in the concrete. That's what that shit was. So I'm gonna give that shit a 4.0, nigga. Shit was trash. I would never listen to that shit again. Get that nigga the fuck up out of here.
Sheesh. Little Baby gets a 4 from the comment.
Little baby hater in the building. All right.
All right.
All right. Wait. I gotta rate that joint. You said a solid 4. Okay.
Solid 4. Solid though. Emphasis on the solid part.
All
Solid
right.
4.
Yep.
Sheesh.
So
Comment
what,
with
did you, so what did you like about it, comment? I'm sorry. Just wanted to know.
The shit was, nigga. The shit that you apparently like, which is bullshit when it comes to raps and shit like that. I apparently love substance. So the fact that the shit didn't have substance, the fact that
Whoa,
what substance?
bro, he was literally
Substance.
talking about in the song like how like he can't do simple shit anymore, like talk like killing people and stuff, like he's on bigger plans, like he's putting the guns
And the
shit.
shit didn't deliver.
What?
And the shit didn't deliver.
Talking about substance.
It's only certain niggas that can do substance songs and it come off right. The nigga shit didn't deliver.
All right, yeah, that's just hater shit. All right,
It's not hater shit. It is what it
that's
is.
literally just hater.
All right, comment gave it a 4.
Garbage juice.
He said it was garbage juice.
Only certain styles can deliver substance, guys. Remember that.
For me, I like this album better than this first one, and I like this first one. I believe there was some substance in here. You know what I mean? He was saying, you know,
Minimum.
he was promoting in his raps like, yo, you know what I mean? I used to do this, but now I do this, and you can do. You know what I mean? He was speaking. You know what I mean? And Lil Baby has. You know what I mean, regardless of what you think of him, he does say some things. You know what I mean? You just gotta listen. He talk.
It's
I
funny
mean,
how a nigga said, "Oh, I'm trying to figure out what separates him from everybody else. What the fuck separates the Lil Baby from anybody else? Oh, I used to trap. Oh, I don't trap no more. Fuck, nigga, that's every fucking rap artist that we fucking know. Fuck. All right, bro. Let me stop. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
For me, the album was solid. You know what I mean? I feel like, you know, I offer my criticisms here. For me, a lot of the beats were similar. You know what I mean? A little similar sounding beats. You know what I mean? And the one thing I always say with Lil Baby, his flow is terrific. You know what I mean? He got a terrific flow. He can flow on any beat. But at the same time, I be wanting more. You know what I mean? I be wanting more bars from Baby. Like, you know what I mean? He say real shit. You know what I mean? He say shit that hit you right here, but like he never said nothing that really like go over your head or you know what I mean anything too intricate or fancy. I mean it's like really just straightforward
Subpar.
linear shit. You know what I mean? And you know, sometimes after a while, you know, 23 songs of that, it'd be like, all right, you know what I mean? It get a little stagnant. So, you know what I mean, it was a little up and down for me, but the songs that I did like, I like the joint with Nardo Wick Pop Out. I like that joint.
That was fire. That was a good
Yeah,
joke.
Nardo Wick, I fucks with Nardo, you know what I mean? He be I mean, but that song is fire. I like the joint with Future. I like Not Finished. That joint was fire. I like the joint with Rilo Rodriguez,
That
Cause to
joke
Be
was
Alive.
fire, bro. Come on,
Mhm.
Rilo always know what. Go ahead.
I fucks with Rilo Rodriguez. You know what I mean? I like Back and Forth with ESTG, Shice Talk, Shiesty. You know what I mean? That joint was fire. For me, I give Lil Baby, I'm gonna give him a solid 7.5 for this joint.
All right, 125. It's a real rating. It's a real score. All right. What we're gonna do is just break down what I liked about the album. I like how the album began, most of all. Uh I like Real Spill, that joint went hard. I like Stand on It. I like Pop Out. Didn't like Hey. I like California Breeze. Uh His Perfect Timing was better than another Perfect Timing that I recently listened to. Never Hating by with Young Thug. Uh, all right. You know what I mean?
All right.
The Forever John with Friday, I thought that was a good mix up. I don't really usually hear it was like a little baby tapping into his Drake. You know what I mean? In
Mhm.
this city, you know what I mean? Like Giveon or something on the song, and then you just
Right.
rap after that. Like, so that was pretty cool. I did notice that Lil Baby is trying to work on his deliveries and stuff like that, but nothing, it hasn't been anything so far that's like too noticeable. You know what I mean? I think Lil Baby's he's not trying to play it as safe, but he's still kind of playing it safe. You know what I mean? Instead
Mm.
of rapping about guns and killing people, now he's rapping to girls. He's rapping about like love lives and you know what I mean, breakups and you know what I mean, stuff like that. But I did like the joint with Jeremiah. I like the like you said, back and forth. The joint with Pooh Shiesty, Fire. But yeah, it was just a lot of songs, like to the point where I don't think I listened. I did. I listened to the whole album in one go, but the first time I listened to it, I didn't. Couldn't listen to the whole thing in one go. I'm like, this is a lot, Little Baby. It's real long. He even had songs in there switching the beats like Nardo Wick, so it's like technically like you know what I mean, even more songs. Like so,
Mhm.
like that was what I was worried about in the beginning when I first was like putting it on. I saw how many songs it was, and I'm like, can I stay interested in Lil Baby for 20 something songs? And I don't really think I could, honestly. But you know what I mean? He had, but out of all of those songs, there was a lot of good things that I took and I put in my playlist. Like, you know what I mean? So I got a couple good songs out of the playlist, didn't download all of the songs. But you know what I mean? All in all, the album, giving that John a honest rating would be 7.5. But I'm gonna give it a 7.8. I mean, just putting a little extra love on it because somebody putting a little extra hate on it. You know what I mean?
So you said 7.8?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
7.8. All right, so Little Baby, it's only me gets a 6.4.
Damn. All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Time Man didn't like it. His four definitely. You know what I
Definitely.
mean?
I mean,
I thought this album was a solid 7, but
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
six.
I'm there with you.
6.4 is where we at for the little baby joint. You know what I mean? But let's get to this album of the week, dude. You know what I mean? Yes. All
Yeah, all right. What you got for us, bro?
right, album of the week. My bad. Let me get to you. We got Simba. Results take time. You know what I
Simba,
mean?
results take time. All right.
Simba. Make sure y'all go check that one out. You know what I mean? It's a fire joint. I fucks with it. You know what I mean?
Oh, you already listened to it?
Yeah, I already listened to it. This definitely could have been in the review rotation. You know what I mean? You know,
Off the top of your head, nothing official. What you giving it off the top?
off the top of my head,
Yeah.
I give that joint an 8.
All right. All right, yo. Well, what's up? We are like 10 minutes over. We signing off.
I mean, yeah, this has been another episode of What It Sound Like. You know what I mean? Track 8, volume 2, track 8. You know what I mean? We was going to do the most influential joint, but
We can.
we'll get
We
to that.
can. I mean, if he want to sign off, he can sign off. But you know what I'm saying? You can go ahead and do it if you want to.
You know what I mean? If y'all want, nah, I feel we gotta put the list together and present it better. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So we gonna come back to it. But
All right.
what we need to do is, tell the fans that the vocalist tournament is still happening. You know what I mean? We did not forget y'all, We are gonna be behind the scenes putting that together, you know what I mean, getting the field together, you know what I mean, and we will be presenting that to you very soon. So yes, the vocalist tournament is on the way. You know what I mean? So if anybody want to join us for that joint too, you know what I mean, just let us know. You know what I mean? You can come up here. You know what I mean? Rock with us. But it's your boy Hollywood Sensei of the Blurred Cartel, CEO status. Make sure you share, and subscribe to Blurred Cartel. You know what I mean? We are on all social media platforms. And so is What It Sound Like Podcast. We're on all social media platforms as well. If you see that WISL, you already know what it is. It's your boy Hollywood Sensei. You will catch me live in another 30 minutes with
What's
Welcome
the
to
subject,
Hollywood.
bro?
You know what I mean? Tonight, what do we have tonight? We got dating in the new era. Is it worth, is dating in the new era? Is it worth it? You know what I mean, I got that. And then I also got, for my two things can be true, having women as friends can be hazardous and beneficial. You know what I mean? The third topic is, I mean, are the Where My Hug niggas, have they turned into incel podcasters? And then for my If You Knew Better, You Do Better,
You
we
want me?
had
You want me to
Stop Begging
come
These
through?
Women for Sex.
You want me to
Yeah, I
tap in?
mean, listen, it's open invitation to whoever wants to slide. Yeah, I mean, you could come through, rock with your boy. You know what I mean? I'll drop the link if y'all want to fuck with it.
I fuck with Hollywood, so you know what I'm saying.
I'll drop the link. Zell, you already know if you want to slide, just I'll put the link in the chat. I mean, we could just run, whole What It Sound Like crew on Welcome to Hollywood. You know what I mean, I'm with it. But you know what I mean? Yeah, that's coming up in about 30. You know what I mean? But yeah, make sure y'all catch us next week. But yeah, sign off, fellas.
Go ahead, Zoe.
Yeah, Zono Bell, aka Denzel, Zell Busy. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Blur Cartel.
All right, man. It's your boy, the Common, KHAN_men.510. That's the Bay. Catch me on Universal the Base. Catch me on the Blur Cartel. We doing well. Catch me on the What It Sound Like, where you get your best reviews and interviews. And then catch me on Tapping No Capping. If you're blurred and you've seen it, then what's your opinion, man? And thank y'all for tuning in. See y'all next time.
Yes, sir. We'll be back next week with another one. You know what I mean? What we doing next week? We talking y'all want to get into this influential and maybe talk about want to run some jazz back, or we talking
Oh,
about
we
some
definitely could. You know how I feel about jazz. That was my favorite episode besides doing the XX interview. But
we want to talk about some rock. You know what
it's
I mean?
whatever y'all want. We can switch it up. Let's do some rock. You know what I'm saying?
All
Yeah,
right,
I know I'm down whenever y'all down, man.
Do some rock on the rock.
all right,
Episode.
all right. We gonna come back. Be back at y'all next week. We gonna tap into some rock and roll shit next week. You know what I mean? So tune in. What it sound like? We out of here.